Welcome to Humanist TV. Welcome to today's show on Humanist TV. In today's show, our discussion shall border on superstition and its implication on the dignity of human person in Nigeria and Africa. People become superstitious when they don't question phenomenon before concluding. Appeal to ignorance and false cause has become the order of the day in Nigeria, and this have led to increased mortality rate as a result of superstition-based exterminations. False allegations of missing genitals have become the order of the day. People fail to realize that what they regard as missing genitals may be penis shrinking, a medical condition suffered by some without knowing it. Without knowing it, they resort to violence against the innocent, against the unsuspecting passerbys. But they fail to realize this.
Hello, my name is Dr. Ifuta. So why are penis suddenly disappearing? 2,000 years ago, the Chinese documented it in their textbook on internal medicine. They talked about an imbalance between yin and yang, resulting in shrinking or disappearing penis. South Africa, for example, between 1997 and 2003, 36 people were documented to have been lynched. In 2020, 5 people were lynched in Guma local government after being accused of being involved in disappearing penis. What really happens? Suddenly, a patient feels that genital is shrinking into his abdomen at the risk of disappearing. Sometimes they actually feel that the testicle has disappeared. They suddenly raise alarm and accuse anybody who has come in contact with them. If they are unlucky, a mob assembles and they can be lynched. If they are lucky, a police passing by can arrest that situation and take them to the hospital, where more often than not, a medical officer confirms that no genital has disappeared. This is basically an acute panic anxiety attack. Most of these patients have underlying mental health problems like anxiety, depression, schizophrenia, OCDs, hypochondriasis, and some may even have neurosyphilis. What should we do? A competent doctor should assess this patient, explain to them what the problem is, provide treatment if they have mental health problem, and refer them where appropriate. So there you go. There's nothing like disappearing penis, because no penis has disappeared in the last 2,000 years since documentation.
Which accusation is equally the order of the day in Nigeria? This was the fate of a certain Okechukwu from Elsa, local government of Ebonyi State, last 2 years, on early September 2021. The alleged Okechukwu, a businessman doing well in Onitsha, returned to his village for a building project. Upon his return, he went to practice his Sabbatarian religion at a riverbank, and people felt he was, undergoing witchcraft ritual, and a mob came upon him and killed him and threw him inside the river, according to the report. The incident was reported to human rights defenders who write, and according to report, till date, justice has not been served. In the same vein, advocacy for alleged witches led by Dr. Leo Igwe is pursuing a case of a certain Mrs. Emena who was accused of witchcraft and banished from her community. Advocacy for alleged witches is dedicated to empowering victims of witch persecution in Nigeria. Say no to witch hunts and embrace critical thinking. Thank you for watching today's edition. See you in the next edition, where we shall be talking on Israel-Palestine war.
Thanks for watching Humanist TV. See you in the next edition. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe.